Hello, everyone. It's the Catalog Man here again. Being that it's almost Halloween, we're definitely in the fall season now. That'd be a good one to review today. Is Hearth Song, a catalog for families, autumn of 1998, which also features the Parents' Choice Foundation seal of approval, our ninth consecutive year. No clue what that means. It's probably some. I mean, it might be real. I don't know. It's either BS or real. Who knows? Could go either way. Could be like a good housekeeping seal of approval. Doesn't really mean anything. You just pay. All right, let's get started. All right, start with some Halloween stuff. Very fitting. There's that Parents' Choice Award again. All right, got a gingerbread house for Halloween. Always a classic. Actually, it's not really always a classic. It seems to be a little bit more modern. All right, got some finger puppets, Newberry collection of Halloween stories. That could be interesting. Not that I really know any, but I'm sure it exists. All right, we've got a bubble spider. I feel like that'd be a pain in the ass to fill, because how do you fill all the individual? Like you'd have to have a gigantic, like Tupperware container, something full of bubble solution in order to make that work. Yeah, it's more effort than it's worth. I got some more stories. 30 short stories each. Oh, never realized there was that many Halloween stories. Don't remember reading really any of them when I was in school. Mm. Um, chintzy looking, I guess, kind of claw-ish type things for your fingertips. Paper chains. Halloween paper chain, the skeletons and stuff. That actually could be kind of cool. For like a Halloween party or something, that could be kind of neat. Classic. Been around forever. I'm amazed. Well, of course, this is 98. Maybe they don't make them anymore. I was going to say they still make them. I don't know. Dollhouse. Kind of interesting. So this is 98. They have a Caucasian, African American, and Asian doll set. That's actually interesting because in 98, that was not very common. Not unheard of, but not, as ubiquitous as today. Um, Decent looking dollhouse. Yeah, looks fine. If you're in the bathroom, I wasn't. My sister had a dollhouse, but it was way different. But hers was also from like 1981, so yeah. Every child's favorite activity in gym class when you had the gigantic parachute. That no clue how that is considered exercise or how that has anything to do with PE. But my God, was that a highlighted gym? The gigantic one is like 20 feet around, and you have a class of like 30 kids with it. That was always fun. Loved it. Remembered vividly, even though it's like 30 plus years ago. And this is a little portable size for you and your besties on the beach. uh, Beeswax candle decorating. That's interesting. More candle stuff. Oh, you make decorative candle wax bowls. That's interesting. Um, I remember these. These were pretty big when I was a kid. Not so much grades. I'd say more kind of junior highs when you start seeing more of them. Um, but yeah, I remember these. They had like, the little sheet music in there. And you just kind of pluck along with the music. Um, yeah, that was a thing. And I guess they're still around. Maybe I don't know. Crayon necklace because yeah, be the cool kid and have your crayons around your neck. Charm bracelet kit. That's interesting. I guess the charms come with it. You're crafting that stuff. That'd be impressive. Yeah, 7-inch bracelet. If you have horse or rainforest animals, so you just apply them to it. Herd Your Horses, a horses board game. Ooh, there's rave reviews from our customers. We love this game. My girls play it nearly every evening. The way it is set up makes it interesting time after time. Great job. Uh, this game is a hit in our household. There's so much to read and learn while waiting your turn. Interesting. So you learn while you wait for your turn. Sounds utterly boring. Um, a wonderful game that will make you want to play all day with beautiful horses that have personality. Right. Um, 55 different horses with distinct names and personalities. Starting to wonder if that was actually a user review or the person who wrote the art or wrote the description. Some more verbiage. Cool. If you're into horses, I'm sure that's your jam. Make your own moccasins. That's pretty neat. So everything to make a pair of comfortable suede moccasins. No tools are required. That's interesting. So weave the laces through pre-punctured holes in the leather. Foam insoles included for soft stuff. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. That's something I never would have thought about before. Make your own moccasins. Not sure how durable they would be, but it's cool. It's interesting. Oh my God. Now that stuff. I remember that stuff vividly as a kid. Um, I don't remember if I ever had something like that. I remember seeing them. I remember I had to paint something. Definitely was not horses, that I can tell you. But I remember something. That was the kind of stuff you saw. So like I grew up in the Chicagoland area. And when I grew up there was a store called Frank's Craft Nursery. And Frank's, like a regional chain, like a Chicagoland chain. And they had, it was kind of almost like a Hobby Lobby on a much smaller scale. And a garden center, like 50-50, which is interesting. But yeah, that's what it was. But yeah, they had this stuff everywhere. Oh my God, all that wood stuff and needlepoint and all was just, yeah, tons and tons and tons of this type of stuff. That brought back a lot of memories. Yeah, I miss Frank's. That place has been gone forever. Let's see. Oh, paint your own t-shirt. That I feel like is not going to hold up once you do laundry. I just can't imagine the paint is that good that's going to stay on that long. I mean, it says they're fully machine washable, but yeah, there's no way that color is not going to fade over a couple washes. No way. I would be shocked. Color would be shocked. Pedal go. That feels like would be awkward as hell and probably fall and bust your face open. Same with the easy stilts. Those stilts look very bizarre. Oh, tetherball. There you go. That'd be, live vicariously through Napoleon Dynamite. Only hopefully you'll have a friend and not play it by yourself. But, maybe you'll meet that girl in the end and you guys can play tetherball together. True romance, just like in the movie. Some more stuff. I remember to design your own book. I remember this stuff. That was pretty common back in the day. A casting kit. Seamless mold of a hand, foot, or favorite object. I feel like if an adult got their hands on that, yeah, let your mind go where you want. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I mean, I do technically make that for adults. Anywho, Make your own bear. I remember when my sister was in fourth grade. This was mid '80s, and she had to make a bear. I don't remember if it was a bear that you had to make or just you had to sew something. I think y'all had to make a bear, and she made a bear, and it was the crappiest thing ever. Um, yeah, it was bad. I don't know if its thing's even around. I don't know if my mom kept it or not. Its arms were like kind of on its back, and it was just it was bad. Okay, now this you will break your neck on 100% without fail. Yeah, pedaling on two wheels like that, unless you have the coordination and balance beyond belief, no chance. You're going to fall numerous times. Um, so it's $40 for the fun wheels, which seems excessive for two plastic wheels with a bicycle pedal in the middle, basically. Safety helmet for $40. Knee, elbow, and wrist guards for $40. So right here, they're already saying you're going to hurt yourself. So for $80, you can protect yourself for this. Oh my gosh. Um, Bubble banana? Okay. Weird. Why? But okay. Uh, I had something kind of ish like this, like a little wood carpentry set thing. Um, I was into that. I mean, heck, I did shop in high school. I guess, and I used to watch those home improvement shows as a kid because I was a nerd. But I guess I always gravitated towards that. Tool belt, a weird looking pogo stick, those stupid things that were around forever. I guess they're still around. Oops. Morgantree's End. Morgantree's End. The spinning top game is the very one that Buccaneers used to play with their loot of plundered gold. That's interesting, if it's true. Named after Captain Henry Morgan, the ruthless pirate king of the Spanish Main. I'm amazed they actually said that line. Ruthless was probably an understatement, being pirates. you know, you know, not exactly upstanding citizens. What else we got here? Got some games, more books. Hand part flashlight. Oh no, bags. That was one of those crank ones. Yeah, I remember stuff like that. Oh, it's not crank. It's a squeeze. Oh, I've seen that too, though. The crank ones were pretty popular. I mean, they still exist. It's transparent, which is cool. I love transparent stuff. I remember when I was a kid, the thing I wanted more than anything was a clear phone. Um, those things were so cool. I used to see them at Arcadia, which was a store, might be a Chicago only thing. Like, is the quintessential 80s store. My gosh, that store was awesome. Just all white, pink and neon. Like, it was amazing. Arcadia was called. Like in every mall. And then oops, sorry about that, I bumped the camera. um, yeah, but they had see-through phones, and I thought it was the coolest thing. But when you're 10, 9, whatever, yeah, your parents aren't going to buy that for them. I had my own phone. I think the most famous example of that clear phone and why I loved it so much was in Guns N' Roses' music video for Patience. The phone with the blue neon light in it. It's like a flash when it rained. And Axel, I think it was Axel, takes it and like beats the crap out of it in the video. But yeah, good example of what those looked like. If in case you don't know or have never seen one. Carve a charm, that's cool. Soapstone. Okay, so that's an easy material to carve. That's pretty neat. Is there like a guide or something? Because I can't imagine how, or it's a shape inside of little cubes. I cannot imagine any kid can carve that intricately. I don't think so. Let's see. pre-drill holes, carving tool, sandpaper, cord for string, steel wool, protective face mask, patterns and instructions. Okay, patterns. So yeah, so it's like a little kit. Only $10. That's cool. I would actually buy that today for the heck of it. You know, I don't know, kind of fun to do. Saturday afternoon. Hemp kit. That's fun. I mean, hemp is good. But corking, interesting. I remember making stuff out of string. That was something. My God, like every project in grade school, you used string and Elmer's glue, and you awkwardly glued it to construction paper. Always a mess. Always a mess. Some games. What the heck is that kid's face? That is okay. That's a face. It's an expression. Right. Some games, some classic old type games. Folk toys. Never knew that's what they're called. They're just toys I saw everywhere as a kid. Most of them still exist. There's metal plastic today. Yeah, these games are always fun to play with. Like the bottom, like you'd push it in, and the thing would just like come like crashing down, and then when you let go, it'd shoot right back up into position again, like you see it. Yeah, some more kind of odd stuff. Yeah, gifts that are $10. So yeah, it's just miscellaneous crap. Stocking stuffers, more or less. Even though this is for Halloween, fall, but you know. Autographed dog. Yeah, that stuff I've seen before. What do we got? Fall sale. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I remember those things. Holy crap. Yeah, that stuff was. I used them. I never owned them. I used them numerous times as a kid. I used to use them in the store sometimes. I wish I could remember what stores they were. I don't think it was Toys R Us. It was something else. Whatever. Parenting books. A Fine Young Man. The Wonders of Boys. Well, what about if you're a girl or a young female, or you don't identify as anything? I don't know. I guess that's too progressive for 98. Although it's odd, there's nothing about for girls though. It's just men. I guarantee you this is gonna be the funniest stuff in the world to read. Probably more so I'm leaning towards The Wonder of Boys. I think that's gonna be a funny thing. Oh, there's a daughter one. Okay. But well, yeah, but that was just about daughters. I don't know. I'm sure they would all be a delight to read. Order form. Peoria, Illinois. Down in central Illinois. Oh, they have stores? All in California. Why did they choose Illinois as their distribution center? I guess it's the middle of the country. It still seems odd considering your stores are all in California. Let's see, you can call to order. They accept all of your major credit cards. Fax, TDD, TTY. Oh, here we go. Here's the old school data. We respect your privacy. Click yes to accept. We occasionally exchange our mailing list with other mail order companies. Many of our customers are happy to receive these offers. However, if you do not want your name exchanged, please let us know by phoning or writing us with your complete name and address. So much like today, you can opt out, but it's not easy. That is hysterical. That is legit the same thing as today, only for a catalog. So basically they're saying we take our mailing list and we sell it to other companies. Awesome. Of course, there's a lot less harm with that. You know, it's not like Google selling your stuff, but I digress. candle stuff. All right. Back to the main part. Book about pirates and princesses. Yeah, I remember that stuff. It was like glitter, paint things, wood chest. Let's see. Hair wraps. I remember saying that. Don't know if it's a thing anymore. Don't really see girls wearing that, but I'm sure it's around. Different version probably. Tub tints. Rub-a-dub-dub. There's a rainbow in the tub. It's like a bath bomb. Like it'd be a bath bomb today. Interesting. Yeah, I guess jewelry, nail polish. Oh, a henna kit. It's interesting. Bead people. I remember that stuff. Let's see. Unruly rulers and paper. I guess it's just yeah, outlines and stuff. I was like stencils, more or less. Yeah, more dowels. And that girl, yeah, she probably got made fun of in school. I don't know anybody who did that. That wasn't considered, you know, quote unquote uncool. But who knows? It was a different time. Let's see. Yeah, some more stuff, more dowels. Weird facial expressions on them, though. Very bizarre. I guess they're kind of like, they're bigger, so I'm guessing they're kind of like your, and all the stuff it comes with. I'm guessing it's like your kind of American Doll, American Girl, rather, ripoff. Those American Girl dolls. Only, yeah, these are $60, which is a hell lot cheaper than what an American Girl doll cost. By a lot. You could probably put a 2 in front of that number. They got little accessories, and they're not expensive, you know. I mean, obviously, these dolls are quite different than what an American Girl doll would be. It's why they're cheaper, but still, their faces are so bizarre looking. It's just like a very, very plain face with like 2 little generic eyes put in. Yeah, some furniture and stuff. I mean, hey, you know, if you're a girl and you want a doll, but you couldn't afford, you know, the super expensive ones, which, let's face it, the majority couldn't. I don't know. I mean, I guess it'd be a fine alternative. Yeah, pressed flower. I remember that stuff. Can't imagine this is a thing anymore. But yeah, you take like leaves and flowers and stuff, and you'd like kind of, I forgot how the process actually worked. You'd have to look it up. I don't remember. I don't think it goes that in depth into how you actually make it, because that was just something people knew how to do back in the day. But yeah, basically you like have a press and you kind of press it into the paper. It was a thing. But, oh, that's cool. That's very cool. A robot and racing car kit. It's like wood. Very simple, basic electronics. It's the battery pack, probably a little tiny motor. That'd be fun. That'd be super fun. Cheap as hell. $13 each. If I was younger, if I was a kid, I mean, 90 is way past the age for this, but you know, I think 10? Hell yeah. I want both for Christmas. Scratch art. Scratch art's fun. I had a big scratch art, like Skyline thing. That was awesome. That was fun. The only problem is you can't go too deep, and the shavings are kind of a pain. Think of like an instant scratch-off ticket. It's like those kind of like little tiny like shards or, you know, little pieces that come off. Much finer than what a scratch-off would be, though. But same idea of a mess. These, oh my gosh. Here we go. Tissue paper flower kit. Okay, so this was something every single person did in grade school. Period. Like in the 80s, early 90s, yes, everyone. Everyone. Doesn't matter if you're in kindergarten, 3rd grade, 5th grade, doesn't matter. You still did this stuff. You had pipe cleaners for like the stem, and then you had all this tissue paper, and you made little like flowers and like different things like that out of it. And what you did was I don't have a number two pencil. Usually you use a number two pencil because that's what you had in grade school. You didn't have pens. But I have a pen close by, so I'll show you. So you would take a pen, pretend it's a pencil, pretend it's the eraser, the little dark part. So you would take it, you kind of like put it on the tissue paper and you kind of like wrap it up around it. And you kind of like squish it around it and you would kind of get like a little flower shape. And that's just how you did it. This is a little bit more in depth than what you did in grade school, but the the idea is there. Safety scissors, of course. Fun fact: I actually did cut my finger with a safety scissor once, not by actually using the cut, but like I slid my finger across the blade. But where there's a will, there is a way to hurt yourself. When you're screwing around. Ribbon flower kits. That actually takes a little bit of work and talent. Mother-daughter tales, father-daughter tales. Probably extremely sappy, would be my guess. I got some more things, some weird herbal pillows. Aromatherapy pillows, oh my god. Even in '98 we were peddling that stuff. Now it's those little spray oil things, essential oils basically. They should have stuck with goofy animals instead. More things. Oh, pinhole lantern kit, that's pretty cool. Like actually, yeah, that's actually really cool. It's, it'd be a fun thing to do. Make your own soap. That doesn't look like very good soap, but maybe it's that decorative soap. Slime stuff. Okay, so this stuff looks cool, and obviously any kid would be dying to get this, especially '98 Nickelodeon was still very much a thing, and it was still you still had slime, and it was still known for that, and Double Dare and that sort of thing was still fresh in everyone's minds from the earlier part of the '90s, and but this slime, I remember it. I used it. It just sticks to you. Like it just sticks, and it doesn't come off easily. Fiends get stuck in it, like little hairs and dust, and everything gets stuck in it, and it's just a pain in the ass, and it's not fun. You can even like just ever so slightly see a little bit of residual on his hand. It's like that, and yeah. In theory, awesome. That's fine. That looks insanely stupid. Just a bunch of tubes to throw marbles down. Where is the fun in that? That looks more fun though. Kind of a cool marble kit. I had something like a little marble obstacle course kind of thing back in grade school. That was fun. This is for kids who actually have talent and aspiring architect. That's actually really cool. I just had regular building blocks. I didn't have anything cool like that, even though I did go on and study architecture in college. But yeah, that would have been cool. What else? More miscellaneous junk. Yeah, nothing really special. Farmyard tales, forest tales. Like the Three Little Pigs. Okay, so they're just nursery rhymes and stuff like that. Whatever, little stories like that. Oh, I remember those magnetic fish. That was kind of cool. And there's not like this, not like a boat little set like that, but I actually like life-size, kind of like life-size sort of little kid fishing rod, like a magnet, and you could like pick them up and stuff. Let's get into little baby stuff. Yeah, some dolls, some toys, simple stuff you always see, been around forever. Amazingly fun, even as an adult to play with. It's one of those things that just sucks you in. Gulliver Keepsake Journal. The recorder. Every fourth grader's thing. At least it was. I don't know if kids still do that. You learn all the simple songs like Happy Birthday or whatever. Mary Had a Little Lamb. You do it for a few months and then you never play it ever again. And everyone sucks at it. And it sounds horrible. South Park did an episode a long time ago spoofing that. And it's very much as annoying as how South Park portrays it. Some art books, some really stupid kazoo horns. Oh my god, that'd be annoying. Bongos. Ooh, Latin percussion. LP, that's actually, unless it's just an LP drum head, but Latin percussion LP is actually a good manufacturer of drums. So they make like bongos and congos and stuff like that. Like cowbells and lots of stuff for like the kind of like think Cuban music, salsa, stuff like that. Good products actually. Okay, this is definitely what I had. This is like, I guess the exact same kit I had as a kid, with the different like wood pieces like that, and kind of the marbles go through like, those little holes and stuff. They have it set up kind of weirdly. I always had this like the, sort of marbles are going through the holes and stuff and going down and around. And I probably had this exact kit. I don't remember the cover art, but it's probably how we end up on the catalog mailing list. Or like that little data warning earlier, if your name was just sold to somebody else. The American Boys Handybook, originally published in 1882. Grew up in rural Kentucky, New York City. Yeah, that's going to be some interesting stuff. Real interesting stuff. Probably very funny. Mother and son tales, father and son tales. What is with all these books? It just sounds sappy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just cynical. It just sounds sappy to me, wood burning, fun, but man, that smell. That smells horrible. Absolutely rancid. Especially if you're doing a crap ton like they're doing on these. Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of work, and it's very easy to screw up too. And obviously, it's not easy to fix. Let's see, almost at the end here. Oh, starting to get into a little bit of Christmas stuff. Winter Lullaby. That's, I think, the same pictures on the cover as the magazine. It's a seasonal little book. Yeah. Christmas stuff. Nothing really special. More paper chains like we saw earlier on. Now Christmas themed. Paper snowflakes. I mean, you don't need a kit for that. All you need is a piece of printer paper. Like you fold it up a couple times. Take your scissors, like cut around the edges and the corners and stuff, and then do what you want. And then you open it up. Bam, snowflake. It's something I did a lot as a kid in school. And here we are at the end. All right. Some caramel apple kit. Looks more like chocolate caramel, but okay. I don't know. It's one of those things I ate as a kid, but I don't really like caramel that much. But I always had one at least every like Halloween kind of fall season, just because I felt like you had to. Like you buy like a 4-pack, I think it was, in the store, and yeah, it had like nuts on it and stuff. All right, well, that was Hearth Song. Yeah, just a kind of a run-of-the-mill family kid centric catalog. A lot of classic toys and classic little things like that. But awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you with the next one.